Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, we are starting to see some signs of spring. We had the sun out there today, a little bit of melting, and another sign of spring will be setting of the clocks. We set them forward 1 hour tonight. That is the first item of what I'm tracking. And of course, this kind of has a trade-off. We get the extra hour of daylight in the afternoon and evening. So let's break down those sunrise and sunset times. You could see for this afternoon, the sun set before 6 o'clock. Tomorrow it sets at 6:44 in the evening, so the extra hour of daylight will be nice. And tomorrow ends up being a decent day weather-wise too. Sunrise times, well, here's where the trade-off isn't so good. Today the sunrise was at 6:11 in the morning. Tomorrow 7:10 in the morning, so it stays dark longer. If you are an early riser either tomorrow or into the work week, you will feel that it's a little bit harder to wake up, but eventually we'll get used to it. And overall, the days will start to increase with the daylight as we go towards spring. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12, tracking a few flurries across Connecticut. We may get a few of these over the next couple hours, especially in South County, Kent County, but many of us will just avoid these altogether. So you may notice a few flakes if you're out there this evening for some dinner, but that will not be a big deal. Temperatures are not too bad. 31 in the capital city, breezes out of the southwest at 8 miles an hour, and our temperatures are fairly even across the board. 30 right now in Smithfield, 32 westerly, and 34 on Block Island. Winds are still a little gusty here at the southwestern coast, 14 miles an hour in westerly, 17 miles an hour in Block Island. Not as bad inland with around 3 miles an hour in Pawtucket. And on average, the winds calm down overnight before they get going tomorrow to similar levels for what we saw today. So the atmosphere is kind of charged up with pulses of energy. One comes through tonight, one comes through tomorrow, but they're never really big storm makers, so they never bring significant snow or rain. There may be a few showers as we head through tomorrow afternoon because of that second pulse of energy moving through tomorrow afternoon. Here's how that breaks down. This is tomorrow afternoon around 4 o'clock, and you can see these little blips of green and blue. This is simply a random shower or snowflake that you could notice if you're out and about tomorrow afternoon, but for most of the time it is dry. Sunshine-wise, well, we'll see about half and half clouds and sun. And temperature-wise, it's not nearly as cold tonight. 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're in the low to mid-20s. This is because of that increase in cloud cover and the slightly higher moisture levels approaching. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll take this. Upper 30s at the coast, perhaps a bit of a cooling effect like we saw today. But inland, temperatures in the low 40s. And again, sunshine-wise, about mix 50% sun and clouds, 41 by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. In the 7-day Futurecast, you'll see Monday not quite to normal, but still some melting there, 39 degrees. On Tuesday, a chance of some showers moves in by nighttime. And then on Wednesday, that is the mildest temperature I have for the work week. A slight chance of showers at the coast, but most of us, I'll leave you in a dry forecast for now, but stay tuned as we'll continue to track that moisture offshore. Notice what happens on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, it gets cold again. Temperatures back into the 30s, but, you know, at least not brutally cold. But we're really having a hard time finding those consecutive mild days in a row. But at least we will do some melting, especially Tuesday and Wednesday, with those temperatures in the low to mid 40s.
All right, thank you, Pete. And coming up next at 6 tonight.